Hi, so welcome to the session. My name is Omjit Goswami. So we're looking into a very interesting question of CAT 2022 slot 2 quantitative ability section. A very interesting question. The question says the number of distinct integer values of n satisfying this expression 4 minus log n base 2 divided by 3 minus log n base 4 that is less than 0. Now, interesting question. Let's try and understand what this is. Obviously, the expression is of the form a by b. Now, whenever the expression is of the form a by b, and this is a very standard question type that the CAT has been testing for quite some time now. It's been quite some time. Every year now and then they're asking. So some, quadratic equation raised to the power quadratic equation and, something of that sort. Basically, what anybody and everybody needs to understand, either a is going to be a greater than 0, b less than 0, or a less than 0, b greater than 0. So one of the two possibilities will satisfy. Now this is not a very difficult question. Now with this much logic, I think you can solve it in less than 2 minutes. So let's try with the first case. Okay, let's try with the first case. A greater than 0 is 4 minus log n base 2 is greater than 0. This means that log n base 2 goes to that side is less than, so I can transpose the log base 2 to the LHS, making 2 raised to the power 4, which is 16. N is less than 16. Okay, so n is less than 16. What about b? So we are just looking at this only. Okay, we have not touched this one. If b is less than, so this means 3 minus log n base 4 is less than, this thing goes to that side, becomes log n base 4 greater than 3. Again, base 4 transposing to the LHS becomes 4 cube. 4 square 16 into 4 64. So this is 64. Has to be greater than, so log, not log, n is greater than 64 is less than 16. So if you typically plot this 16, 64, greater than 64, less than 16, actually you will get infinite values. Distinct values you will get, but you will get infinite values. What exactly does this mean? That, CAT will eat your brain. So basically what they're trying to point you out is this is not going to work. The second case where a is less than 0, so let's write this, a less than 0, b greater than 0. This is our case. Okay, so let's do that. A less than 0, b greater than 0. So when a is less than 0, and now we will do this orally. When a is less than 0, which is 4 minus log n base 2 less than 0. So n is greater than 16. For one part for numerator we have got, let's do it for the denominator. 3 minus log n base 4, which has to be greater than equals to 0, which means that again log n base 4 is less than 4 raised to the power 3 or 64. Okay, now if you understand, or if you try to visualize this, n is greater than 16 and n is less than 64. This is it. So obviously, because there is only inequality sign, there is no equality, so this is not n less than equals 0, so 16 and 64 won't be counted. You'll start off, you'll not take these extreme points, you'll start off with 17, go all the way till 64 because they are integer, and all the value that all the integer values that lie in this 17 to 64 ka range will be my answer. So how many integer values from 17 to 63? Do you remember the funda, the big number minus small number plus 1? If you do that, you will get 63 minus 17 is 46. Yeah, 46 plus 1, that is 47. So the answer to this question has to be 47. Now this is not a very difficult question because now I have given you the idea, but in an exam condition, obviously the two ideas through which we operate, to combine all of that is very difficult. So if you enjoyed this one, you know the drill, and there are courses there. You can check them out. You can WhatsApp me if you're interested in the course, and if you're interested in just having a sneak peek at the course, you can go to the Learnist website. Everything is in the description. Thank you.